Hello guys, so welcome and welcome back to Data Science Camp. So in this channel, if you're new here, we help the future data scientists to achieve their dream. We simplify the journey and make their success well noticed. So I want to help you on how to solve the problem of error tokenization. That's the parse error wherever you are reading a file. So and before I dive into that, if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. It won't hurt you to just click the subscribe button. If I've done that, let's now continue and solve the error, because I promise you this video will solve the error. If this video doesn't solve your error, perhaps you should watch the part one of the same type of a video. So in this video, the error tokenizing happens from our case here. This video will solve those files whose the separators isn't a comma. So if you're looking for a video that will solve your parse error, that is the error tokenizing, and from the file you are reading, if it's a CSV file and it's not comma separated, or if it's a text file, if it isn't comma separated, this is the video for you. But if your file is comma separated, please watch the part one video. So how you can access the part one, go to the channel, this channel, go to the playlist, look for the pandas errors, so you can check that video part one. It's the same with the same title, the parse error tokenizing error. So like that, so that watch the part one, it will help you solve that problem. Otherwise, let's continue. So if your file is this type separated, or it's using the tab key, or it's using the semicolon, those files that use the semicolon, whatever the case it's using, as long as it's not a comma separated, so this video will be for you. So if you read this file like this, or maybe probably you have entered the header none, if your file doesn't have the header, so this file is supposed to be two-sided, greetings and after greetings, and the separator is the starting line here between them. So let's try to read this file this way and see where so that I can explain the error, how it's going. So when you read the file, the error tokenizing data expected 1 fields in line 5, so 2 expected 1 fields in line 5, so 2. You can always go back to that file and see why the error has been output, why the error was printed. So expected 1, so 2. That means, because check the other lines, like these other lines, we don't have the comma in between, because you didn't define the separator, or maybe the bad lines here, checking the bad lines, so the error was to be outputted, because automatically CSV file, if it's not comma separated, it has to check something that separates the file, but you have to define it. So as you can see from other lines, there wasn't any comma. The separator is only the starting line. So here it encountered the comma. So these errors are likely to be printed on this line 5, line 7 and line 8. But you can always avoid the error by using the separator or delimiter attribute inside the read CSV. So this is how you go. You just define the attribute separator, then what separate your file. If it's a semicolon, you just define it. If it's a tab, you just define it like that. If it's a new line, if yours is depicted by separated by new line, you can always use this. If your file is separated by the starting line like that, like mine, you can always define the separator. It's a sep, that means separator, or you can use the delimiter attribute. Both of the two will work on that, as long as your separator is okay. So let's now run the program. Yeah, as you can see, our error was solved. Whenever it encounters that starting line, that's the separator. So the rest, so whenever it encounters this line here, the first part of the text will be used as the greetings, and the other one will be used as the after greetings. It doesn't matter the comma. So as long as it encounters this, that will be used as the separator. Perhaps you say maybe this line wasn't a separator. All of the text was used as a, we want the text line by line. We don't need to be it's separated. So you can always use the next line. So you are reading the file from start to the end. So the separator will be a new line. So it will read the text from start to the end, like that. It doesn't have to mind these lines in between or the commas in between. So let's see. Yeah, as you can see, it was read as one line, one line, one line. But we got the one in C Python engine, so you have to specify the engine to avoid the error. So let's go back. So I'm trying to help everyone maybe encounter, because these are the common errors you are encountering out there. So you define the engine to avoid that one in like that. And as you can see, the first line of the data file was used as the header, because you can see the count starts from the second line. So to avoid that, you can always define the header as none to avoid the first line of the file being used as the header of the text file. So it will be given as 0, but you can always name that, yeah, like that. That's how you can do it. So you have to understand your file separator to help you solve this error of parse error. So you have to understand that what separates your file. So maybe if your file is needed in maybe 3 or 4 columns, so you have to identify the separator for the columns. So for the columns, or for each of the line to represent each of the columns. So that separator is what you are going to input in here. So that's how you do it in Python, on how you can solve the error tokenizing. So I said, or any other common separator, if as long as it's not a comma, that's how you can solve the error of tokenizing data in Python. So I hope this video was helpful to you, and if it was, you can maybe tell me in the comment section. So see you in the next video. Thank you.